that disproportionately if you've got somebody that's not cooperating.
I said
A
no.
foreign trip, says an RCMP source. She
Franca,
stepped
nada
out
te
of her
hizo
hotel room at dawn to work
Hindi
alone.
tatalagin din.
Mounties had to assign an additional member to guard her hotel door overnight. One police source estimates that cost an extra $4,000 to $15,000 per week. This former RCMP deputy commissioner said that kind of behavior would require around-the-clock monitoring.
What would appear to be frustrating for the RCMP officers involved is the fact that if she's playing a cat and mouse game, this would create potentially embarrassing situation for both the Governor General, the RCMP, and it could potentially put the general public at risk as well.
Sources say Payette has also routinely kept the RCMP in the dark about her plans, only then to submit last-minute requests. That means additional overtime, hotel rooms, and commercial flights at triple the cost.
These last-minute things create all kinds of causing the RCMP to operate in a state of flux. They have to react rather than be planned, which also creates a heightened level of, I would think, security issues.
Sources say the RCMP has had to apologize for Payette's treatment of foreign security. They say she's yelled at local police for getting too close, criticized their driving, and even had one member replaced because he was too tall and stood out. Payette's press secretary says the Governor General has tremendous respect for the RCMP, and cost-saving measures are at the heart of all decisions. She added Payette's security costs are in line with those of her predecessors during what's been a busy 2 years. Ashley Burke, CBC News, Ottawa.
We have more details tonight about the cyber attacks on federal accounts that compromise the personal information of thousands of Canadians. As Alison Northcott explains, they hit nearly twice as many accounts as originally thought.
And when I was looking through, I noticed that my banking information had changed.
Jennifer Fink is one of thousands of Canadians targeted in a string of recent cyber attacks. Initially, 5,500 federal government accounts were believed to have been hacked. Today, officials said more than 11,000 were affected.
The Government of Canada has been taking action to respond to attacks called credential stuffing.
The federal government said the attacks targeted the Canada Revenue Agency and an online portal Canadians use to access government services like immigration applications and veteran settlements.
This is not an attack where a hacker is trying to go through the back door. They are going into the system just like normal users. They are applying credentials just like normal users. So it's very hard to detect that pattern.
He said hackers exploited a vulnerability in security software to bypass security questions, and that usernames and passwords stolen in previous breaches from third parties were also used to access accounts. As for who is behind this, the government says that's now part of an RCMP investigation.
Those hackers bet on the fact that people most of the time are reusing the same password over and over again.
It's why experts say usernames and passwords should be unique and changed often, and you should watch financial accounts closely. But the government needs security measures.
Well, the reality is that this should have never happened in the first place. The CRA owes all Canadians an explanation as to why their personal financial information has not been kept safe and secure.
The government says anyone whose account was affected will get a letter in the mail with instructions